Hello everybody, it's Jackie. Welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. And today, we are right where we left off. Last time we tested the, what is it? Are we grabbing core lapis?
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friend.
Is that what
Would
we're
you
getting?
like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows?
You know what?
Just
I
might
don't think we
strike it
did that
rich.
part yet. I think I'm getting confused.
No, we're here for,
Oh, is it Nautilus Jade?
what was it again?
Is that what we're getting?
Noctilucous Jade.
Noctilucous. Okay, never mind. This is my bad. Yeah, I'm
Radiant
definitely
Grey
looking into
Noctilucous
Jade here.
Jade?
It's my bad.
I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your
Well,
perusal.
I mean, one of actually two of us here
What do you
are
think?
tourists.
Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever
Well,
one you
Red
like.
Lapis ain't gonna bless you with anything anymore, buddy.
These three pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up.
Hmm,
But how do we pick?
interesting.
Should we just grab one and go?
I don't know. Do we try our luck and hope for the best here?
Oh, you want me to decide?
Yep.
That is fine as well.
Alright, John
If
Lee,
it
how are we
were
picking
me,
this?
The answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you actually
John Lee.
such panache,
I don't.
good
John
sir.
Lee, please.
I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss. That one didn't count. We need to discuss it again.
John Lee, we're gonna be broke if you keep that, if you do that.
Hey, if we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the mora if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular
What do you mean you
aspect of the
overlooked this
transaction.
particular aspect?
How do
What
you
the
not think of
crud?
mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
I mean,
What?
All Mora
John
is
Lee.
currency, but not all currency is Mora.
true, we should just steal it. I mean, that's what he's saying. Let's steal it.
Is this how the rich live?
I don't think he's rich, Paimon.
Well, he knows a lot about big money,
I don't think.
but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating
Armed
the
robbery.
quality of Noctilucous Jade is
Oh.
indeed very tricky.
I see. Not armed robbery. My bad.
Or there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good. Only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafting merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
Yeah,
But
that
there
seems
is
about
a
right.
way to truly evaluate this jade.
How
and
we
a
do
true
that, buddy?
insider
I
will know
definitely
it.
don't know. I definitely
A fool
have zero
sees
clue.
the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous Jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyroaffinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Okay, that sounds like a good
Priceless,
plan.
Huh? Paimon's just said that we might never be able to use it again.
How do we just light it on fire?
We're back to
Wouldn't
buy
that
some rocks,
work?
boss. But can you let us burn them first?
burn them.
That's a great question.
You can't do that, my
Why
friends.
not?
If you were to do so, what would I have to sell?
Burnt
That would-
rocks?
Well, fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
This sounds
Don't
good.
worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not...
Oh,
All
sorry,
right,
Zhongli.
Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Honestly, that's impressive.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy.
These ones
If
specifically?
I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed me.
Yeah, that would have been pity.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless,
What sort of conditions?
while we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within.
That
This
makes
way,
sense.
the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh, oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
I was trying to
Strictly
rob you.
speaking,
You're lucky he's
Asking
here.
for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to
Why
try
don't you
this
keep
out.
skipping over Zhongli?
Ooh, Paimon remembers we once saw this big pot down at the Data Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
I wonder what would have happened if I would have picked the other one. Like, does I had the option to do Janline's kitchen? I wonder if it would have let me do that, or if I was supposed to go to Mondstadt the entire time. That would be interesting
It has been a
to
long
know.
time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be
That's
said
nice.
that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Snake wine? How?
That's the pot. It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit bright, but we gotta cut the line.
Yeah, why did you think the Hilly Trolls wouldn't be using it? What made you think that? But can we go back for a second? What the crud is snake wine? Is that as gross as it sounds? Is it like we grind up some snakes into a drink? It was like, oh yeah, yum.
There's still
Some
soup
delicious
in here.
snake
These
wine.
hilly trolls sure have big appetites.
What the crud?
This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment.
They are not going to appreciate that. Throwing rocks into their soup?
We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use
Thanks,
Paimon to
Paimon.
keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
I'm always paying close attention, Paimon. You insult me. You insult me
Whoa,
greatly.
That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade.
Ooh.
Hilly trolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light? Such
Yeah, I'm
nosy
sure that was
neighbors.
it.
Let's take care of them and continue again after.
I'm sure they were attracted by the light and not by the fact that we murdered their friends while they were making soup. I'm sure. Oh my god. I can't believe it's pronounced Noctilucous Jade. I've been saying Nautilus Jade for like forever. But it's Nautilus? I don't understand why you did remember that.
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls. They don't give up, do they?
No.
Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Yeah, I'd be pissed too if someone came up and like threw their rocks into my soup. Do you know how upsetting that would be? Like, I feel like you should understand this, Paimon.
Oh, that's
I really
right.
feel like that.
Right. That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it?
No, definitely
It was
not.
so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
You're back, my
Hello.
friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Give us the third one. Hand it over. The third. That's
Exactly.
it.
That's the one Paimon remembers too.
Thank you, Paimon.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, all things must pass.
Like a spoon made from
Well,
the jade from
if
here?
this is to be used
Or
to
like y'all just had a
say farewell
spoon
to Rex
randomly
Lapis,
here?
then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Oh, thank you. Robbing
Are
you
you
still would have
sure?
been
You
cheaper.
didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liu Chising and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Oh, I doubt that.
Now that we've made our choice,
I highly
let's
doubt
take
that.
this Noctilucous jade back.
Where are we taking this
Wait
back
a minute.
to?
He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see.
we could leave without paying.
As I thought.
They're just
I didn't bring
consequences.
Any what?
any. Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh no, Zhongli. Please.
Oh,
Why?
that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait. Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier?
I forgot about
That's a
Child.
relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Is it? Okay. Is it Terrace where he
Look at you
dropped
bossing
dead
everyone around.
last time?
You didn't cough up a single mora.
It says he broke. Let's go. We need more from Child. We have to go rob Child. Why is this taking me so long?
It seems that
We need to rob
must.
Child.
I will keep that in mind. Thanks, both of you.
I don't think this is how I'm supposed to get up there. Oh well, I'm here anyways. What are we? Oh, here. We just don't leave it here?
We can
Hope
leave
for
the
the
jade
best.
here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need.
Are we sure we could just leave it here and nothing bad will
yes.
happen to it? Like, I mean,
have
how
yet
sure
to
are we?
go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration,
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
yes, I have already rented this location and have begun making preparations for the rite.
You can rent the location? Huh. I mean, I guess it's good that
That's right.
we're
The Liyue
besties with
Chieftain
child,
have
I guess.
acquiesced to
We
using
would
the
not have
same
enough funding
location.
for any of this.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? Although with that said, since we got back from Dway and Karst, none of those pesky Millelith soldiers have come chasing after us.
Don't
Wonder
speak
what
too
that's
soon.
about.
Don't start saying that, crud.
Also, the
You're only get us hunted down.
Rex Lapis vessel.
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
So Zhongli would be
One
a
must
better
think that
guy
they
than you,
already have
Paimon.
someone in mind.
All I'm saying, he seems to
Or
have
perhaps they already
more knowledge
know.
than you.
Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles.
Yeah.
Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
Is that like the chocolate room?
The only mint
gold?
in Liyue, which is to say the only mint into that. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Oh.
Wow!
So kind of like the chocolate room.
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you
Yeah,
know
Paimon,
this,
sure.
Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available.
Paimon's definitely going to rob all that mora. Paimon has a real
Perhaps
treasure
each
issue.
has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
Isn't there a perfume maker here?
No. Perfumes
No?
used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time
Interesting.
for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
I don't know if you can make fun of this,
We shall
Paimon.
not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall
Yeah.
go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Paimon, you have a lot of, you know, food lectures going on, so I don't really know if you can speak right now. Anyways, here's my gambling Genshin, paying off for once. Look at this! One wish! One wish! And there's the Raiden Shogun. Oh my god, this is right when Itazuma came out. That was so long ago. Oh my god. I did one wish, I got her. That was really, honestly, quite awesome for me. Like, that was pretty great. I was really happy to get her. I really like her design.
Hey,
You know, I
boss,
hadn't made
do you
there
sell
yet,
silk
and like, you know,
flowers
seen
here?
story. I liked her design a
Silk
lot.
flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which
I would like the
kind?
bougie kind, thank you.
The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again.
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
I don't want to rob you, sir.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
Thank you,
My
Zhongli.
goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
Sir,
Now
I'll
then,
throw you into the
please
water.
peruse at your leisure. Do let me know
Into
if
the
you
water.
have any further thoughts.
After I stab you. So rude.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily.
I like how we're getting like a botany
Lastly,
lesson
this
right
strain
now.
is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti.
Huh.
Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not
Well,
grown
that's
by
sad.
horticulturalists.
Wow, a true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
That's us. You have gone everywhere by doing
Mr.
this.
Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
All
I'll
of them.
take them
Yes.
all, boss.
Yep, there it is.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice.
Right.
The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the Seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time.
So we actually need all of
But
them this
this is
time,
the
so we can
only
make 3
rite
different
of parting
perfumes.
to take place for one of the Seven in 3,700 years. As
Wow.
such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case.
I mean, if you
Now that's
insist.
settled, a question. Do you have any mora on you?
Zhongli,
You
please.
forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may
Buddy,
interject,
you're having an issue.
did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful
I don't like
news
this
about
dude's
what happened at
face.
this year's Rite of Dissension.
Something about it looks,
It would be
Wrong.
bad luck to say it out
Off.
loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true.
oh dude, it is.
Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Oh. Interesting.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Yeah, isn't that
Thank you,
interesting?
boss. I think I speak for
Just
all of
appear
us when I
here, like,
say that your generosity
Randomly
has
for all the
saved
local
our
businesses
skins.
occasionally?
Our skins?
Strange.
You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Paimon, we're just gonna go
Please,
talk
it's
to
the
child.
least I could
That's
do.
all we're gonna need to do. Zhongli's obviously incapable, so it's up to us.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Carefully. Very carefully.
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, None of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Well, I hate your acquaintances.
Talk about
They're
first
worthless.
world problems.
You can
Hence,
say
I
that,
need you
Paimon.
to help by asking around in
You
the
say
city.
that again.
Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you
You
near the
know-
Statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Paimon, you better not go around sniffing people. That's weird.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Leeway branch, right?
And at this point, my quest got locked. Because I guess I had Lon? Yeah, I needed Lon's advice for this, but she was occupied with the other quest that I had gotten at the beginning of this video. So, oopsies. So I decided to go find the treasure map and just do the quest so I could go ahead and get the main story going. So I fight all these little hilly trolls off, kill them all, and also Lisa at that rate. And we find this map, which I'm like, ah, okay. So then I try to look at the map again. I go to the actual map to find out where it is, and it's the ruins there. So we're just gonna teleport over there and go try to hunt down the treasure. But unfortunately, that is all the time we have today. As always, I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!